Yo, what's going on? Deltanian here, and as you can tell, I'm making another tier list. But today, I'm gonna be ranking something a little bit different. I'm ranking the Pokemon games, and this is just gonna be like a simple tier list this time. Usually, my tier lists are more like, oh, I'm lying. Uh, for a Pokemon tier list, I would usually like dive more into my explanations, but to be honest, I'm just gonna be like, yep, this game belongs here and this game belongs here. I may like talk a little bit extra about the ones that I like really like, but for the most part, I'm just gonna be going on vibes. Red and Blue, B tier. Now this is actually one of the later games that I played personally. Like the actual Red and Blue games themselves. I played Blue. They're not great games. Not at all. In fact, they're going to C tier now that I'm thinking about it. They're just not that fun. Setup is really broken in that game. Especially like special attack boosts like Nasty Plot. Pretty sure Nasty Plot's in that game. It gives you plus 2 special defense and special attack because of the way things work in that game. No physical special split, no abilities. It started the series, but not the best. Yellow, never played. Now this is gonna shock people, but I never played any of the Gen 2 games. Yep. I don't know why, I just haven't gotten to it, I guess. Never played Gen 2. Gen 3. Call me a sucker, but it's good games. What can I say? Like, I don't know. How could you not like Ruby and Sapphire? Like, they're goated games. Not perfect by any means, which is why they're only in B tier. Some people have them as their favorite games. And I think your favorite generation just depends on which one you played as a kid, because I don't see it. Like, it's definitely a solid game. I like the Pokemon. The story's okay. I mean, it's a Pokemon game. It's not gonna have the best story. I do believe Emerald is better, though. Fixes up a couple things. A little nicer. Rayquaza's cooler. I'm lying. I like Kyogre the most. And yeah. Next up, we had Fire Red, Leaf Green. It's better Gen 1, but better Gen 1 is still not a great game. Sorry. I mean, it's good. One of my favorites, but not up there. It's not an S tier game, I'm sorry. Diamond and Pearl. Going into C tier as well. I actually really don't like these games that much. The legendaries are sick. I never even beat the game. That's how much I didn't really like it. I do think, what is it? Diamond Pearl. I forgot the third name. Like, you know, the one with Giratina. Better. What else can I say? Never played a Gen 2 game. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or Gen 2 games. Black and White. Overrated. Probably the best story for a Pokemon game. I don't really like Team Galactic or whatever, but N is a cool twist villain, if you want to call him that. Black 2, White 2. Never played. Yep. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this tier list. Oh well. Especially for what's about to come next. Actually, I'm moving you down. Sorry, guys. I just really didn't like this game. Team Plasma's whatever. This is the first game that I ever played. First Pokemon game. So for that, it has to go in S tier. And yep. I know. X and Y S tier? Come on. cool ass starters. My first ever starter was actually Chespin. I didn't like Chestnut, even as a kid. But I love Chespin. Delphox is now my GOAT. I really like this game, really like the legendaries. Team Flare is whatever. I like Team Flare, but what's it called? The actual leader himself leaves a lot to be desired. There's a lot of cool, like, concepts introduced into the game that are never expanded on, like what Volcanion's doing, Hoopa, Zygarde, all those guys were just, like, in the game, yes, but not explained at all. But I love Yveltal, I love Xerneas. It's really cool. And Mega Evolutions, come on. For the same reason, I'm gonna have to put Groudon, Kyogre, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire in there. Like, come on. I never played either of these games competitively, I will say that. But they're just so raw. You Mega Evolve your Legendary. As a kid, that was so cool. Come on. My brain was blown. Sun and Moon. Also S tier. Like I said, this tier list is biased. I don't think I said that, but now I said it. This tier list is biased. I was a kid when these games came out. These are my favorite. I played on my DS. My main complaint with Sun and Moon is that it ran terribly on the 2DS. And yeah. Next up, Let's Go Pikachu Eevee. Never played that shit. Don't want to play that shit. Get that shit out of here. Sword and Shield. I actually really love Sword and Shield. My first competitive Pokemon game. I love the music. I love the atmosphere. I just really think this game is overhated. I love the art direction. I love the towns. I love the customization for the characters. Oh yeah, that's another thing about Gen 6 I didn't even mention. Customization of characters. Yeah. But I love the customization of characters. I love the trainer-like cards that you could trade with people that you battle. Honestly, this might be my favorite game. Best game might be a two-way tie. I don't know. Diamond Pearl, never paid that shit. Like, come on. I'm not paying $70 for this game. I'm sorry. Whatever it ended up being, I don't actually know. I really love Sword and Shield though. Love the legendaries. I liked Hop. What's that girl's name? Not Marnie. Bede and Marnie are cool. The person who becomes the new professor at the end. Sophie, something like that. I think. Leon's cool. Graceful in defeat. This is controversial. I don't like Legends Arceus at all. I think it's the worst game on this list. I did not have fun playing this game. I got to Cleavor and quit. Like, what the hell? This game sucks. I don't want to play catch 455 million, 60 billion fucking of the same species of Pokemon over and over, the simulator game, you know? Like, what the hell? That's not fun. If you find that fun, I would seriously get myself checked out, honestly. Listen, I love sprite work. I love the older gens for the sprite work and how the games just flowed, but I just had more fun playing the new gen games. And if I had to be 100% honest, this game is like one of the games that I had the most fun with ever, just exploring the city. Now, I do have my gripes with the game, which is why I'm putting it to the top of A tier. They smoothed out a couple things, but I remember when the game first came out, it would sometimes load a little when you get into new areas. Stuff would be popping up. Characters are really laggy, moving on the frames. Not stuff that I particularly care about, but some things I noticed is like when you would get into a battle with a Pokemon or a trainer, it would like pause for a couple seconds. Or when I would look in my box, it would take like couple minutes to actually load the Pokemon that are in my box, and those are like actual issues within the game that can't just be ignored. But I really love Scarlet and Violet. I love Terastallization. Competitive Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet has been really fun. And yeah, that's all I really have to say about it. And yeah, I skipped over this game for a reason. I actually have decided that I will tie these two for my two favorite games. But Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, I don't really like the Necrozma forms of the legendaries. They're whatever, but Rainbow Rocket is really cool. I don't really care about like that team, whatever, aliens, whatever. The ones that chase after Naganadel? Something like that. The purple dragon poison Ultra Beast. Yeah. I don't really care too much for that. But Rainbow Rocket's a really cool idea, like time traveling to when the villain team's won and fighting them. That's cool as hell. And I already like Sun and Moon, so gotta be the best. Yeah, that's pretty much it for my tier list. Maybe in the future, I'll play through all these games again, really solidify my opinions, and speak about actually the core details of the game, the starters, legendaries, the Pokemon within them, the trainers, like the leveling, gym battles, gym design, gym puzzles, all that stuff. But for my simplified tier list of games that I remember playing maybe 10 years ago, who knows, this is it. And feel free to roast me in the comments. I already see it coming. And with that being said, this is Delta Neon out. Peace.